here with a prophetic word to let you know that God told me to tell you. Okay, God, I'm going to stay right here. He said, tell him. I got to say that one. He said, but tell him from me that I'm rope-a-dope. See, when Rahab was faced with some enemies, when Rahab was hiding the man of God in her house, the Bible said that the enemy came knocking at her door. What do I do when the devil is knocking at my door? What do I do when demons are trying to get in my mind? What do I do when temptation is trying to get a hold of me? What do I do when the devil is fighting me? What do I do to keep my peace? What do I do to stay safe? My spirit is willing, but my flesh is weak. What do I do when it feels like my flesh is failing me? What? When my body is calling for something that I'm not supposed to have? What do I do when my mind is playing tricks on me? What do I do when lust is after my anointing? See, Rahab was a prostitute. Rahab had a mandate on her spirit, but there was something that was pulling her in her flesh. What do I do when my spirit is saying yes, Lord, but my body say no, God? What do I do when the devil is after my call? What do I do when the enemy is after my anointing? What do I do? See, Rahab, she was caught between two opinions. Do I keep on doing the same thing that I used to do? Because if I keep on doing what I used to do, I'll never be able to be and to get now where I'm supposed to go. What do I do when my past and my future is fighting over me? Tell somebody, you a bad mama jamma. You a bad mama jamma. You got more power than you really know. You got more destiny than you really know. What do I do when my past begin to attack my future? And what do I do when my future reach back in my past and knock the hell out of the temptation? Tell somebody that your past and your future is in warfare. Look at somebody and tell them you're more than what you think, that you got two entities fighting over you. Tell somebody the reason why you feel the blows is because you're caught up in a warfare between your past and your future. And that's where Rahab was in the text. Rahab was in the middle, called the present, called a right now moment. And when you step in the now, you step in between the warfare, between your past and your future. Have you ever wondered why, when you got a word and the prophet said, now is your time, and all hell right after that broke out in your life when they said, now it is high time and your salvation is closer than when you believe. Have you ever been in a place where you believe the word? You believe that now is my time, and now is my moment, and now it is my season, and now is the time to be favored. Have you ever been in a place where God promised you now under him who is able to do exceeding and abundantly and above all that you can ask or even think? Have you ever been in a place that the moment he told you, now under him, somebody said, right now, I'm in my now moment, and now under him, who is able to keep you from falling. When you in your now season, I don't care how hard it gets, now under him who is able to keep you from falling and present you faultless before the presence of his glory. When you in your now season, I don't care what attack hit your life. I don't care how the storm rose up against you and what kind of dirt and mess you get caught up in. He said, now under him who is able to keep you from falling and to present you to my own self faultless. I'll clean you up. I'll wash you off. I'll wipe the debris. I'll wipe the sin. I'll wipe the failure. I'll wipe the mistake off your life. When you grace your now moment, he said, I'll present you faultless before the presence of my glory. When you in your now season, you don't have to worry about getting to his presence. He said, I'll come get you and I'll present you faultless. I want you to know that today, Rahab, God done cleaned your slate.